Hello and welcome to episode 48 of our Let's Play. We are going to exit Drishte here and try to find out how to get into the Sith Academy. Because as I'm sure you remember, we have to make it through the mountain, and the only pathway to get through the mountain is through the Academy. And enter the Valley of the Dark Lords and find the last star map. So we can find the Star Forge and rescue Bastila. Alrighty. So this is kind of ominous. Nice view there of the rocky terrain. Let's see what's going on here. Prospective Sith student. I have to stand at attention. Please don't distract me, whoever you are. What are you doing? I'm trying to prove my worth to enter the Sith Academy here. We were told that if we stood here long enough, we would be worthy. We've been here for so many days. I'm so hungry. Some of us have died. But I must be strong. I must. I will keep standing. Who put you up to this? Mikkel, he's the Sith, the one watching us from over there. He said this is how we prove our worth. I must be strong. Mikkel will find me worthy. Soon, I hope. I'm pretty sure he is messing with them.
Is there something specific you wanted?
Are you Mikkel?
And what if I am?
Why are you making those men stand there?
That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots.
Cool.
A Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate.
So this isn't a real test for them then?
Oh, it's a test, all right. It's a test to see if they're actually fool enough to die. If they don't, however, I certainly wouldn't admit them just for that accomplishment.
Oh, what a sweet guy. He should get the Sith Congeniality Medal.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
Let's tell them the truth of what's going on. Oh, I don't have any persuade though. Why can't I force persuade? He's tricking you, he'll never let you in. Oh no. No, that failed.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulations. I will make it into the academy. Just a few hours longer.
I guess you can only persuade that one guy.
You talk to Mikkel? Have I proved my worth?
He said you should go home, the Sith aren't for you.
I don't
Nerd.
believe you.
Oh, I hate that, so... It's like, what's the use of having force persuade if you still just need regular persuade for half the stuff? Alright, anyway. Sith guard, you should probably talk to him next.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility.
You will let me inside.
I have been conditioned to resist mental persuasion, citizen. Please,
Duress.
do not attempt that again.
I can tell him I'm Revan.
I see. And who might your friends be?
It's obvious you don't believe me, but I really am Darth Revan.
On your way, citizen.
Yeah.
You are
And again, I
neither
don't think
Sith,
it matters
nor
how,
do you
no
bear
matter how high your persuade is. How do I become a Sith then?
You must be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yathura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out. Now go.
Alrighty, we have a an updated quest. It's kind of a shame there hasn't been any combat or anything. But I do think I'm probably going to say goodbye to mission at this point. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe I'll take her to Yavin with me when I return to that. But for now... Well, I guess I have to go back to the city first. Also, I found something interesting that apparently you can only win against that guy 10 times. Maybe I should be saving the game more often. Apparently there are only a few infinite Psac players, and they don't have a ton of credits. So, alright, anyway. And apparently some of the Yavin items are actually really expensive, which I guess I remembered it being Um, not too hard, simply because it's Brad Jolie. That wasn't on the Xbox version. Um, yeah, so maybe I should be saving my credits a little more conservatively. I have 32,000, but yeah. Apparently there are some third tier items which are worth like 10 to 20,000. Computer use spares. Alright, Jolie, what should we give you here? Shield, I guess. Bonus to defense. I don't think he really needs stasis. Because he already has kill. He's gonna have force wave. I can pretty much stasis everything, I think. Yeah, let's give him that for now. Right, what is this? Yeah. Might as well. Yay, more skills. I'm not even sure what the point of really training any of these is. I guess critical strike. Master Valor to increase the saving throws of the whole party. Nice. Alright.
I'm here.
Does Jolie have good equipment still? I don't remember. No, he does not. So I'm gonna give him a Dark Jedi Master Robe. An Amplifier Belt. Any good lightsabers here? Probably not. Where's Baka's blade? Don't we have that? Maybe Zalbar's using that right now. Alright, we'll just give him a lightsaber then. Let's give him the gauntlets there. And some more will. Alright, that'll do. There's your Thura.
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little patience.
Why'd you call me Jedi?
You think me a fool? You think I do not recognize a lightsaber when I see
I really shouldn't equip that thing
you
while
are far
running
from
around.
the first Jedi who has come here after all, willing to abandon that decrepit order of yours.
Who are you?
Who am I? You must not have been in Korriban for very long. Either that or you have been feeling your way about blindly. Luckily for you, I am in a charitable mood. I am your Thuraban, second only to Master Uthar of the Sith Academy here in Dresde. I am the one who decides which of the few of the many hopefuls who travel here to train actually become a Sith. Why? Is it your desire to enter the Academy? Is that why you are here?
What if I said I was already a Sith?
I would consider that an amusing ploy to try and enter the Academy. Why? Who will you claim to be? Darth Malak himself?
What about Revan?
What about Revan? Revan is dead. You may have a natural gift for the Force, human, but you've no gift for lies.
A lot of the hopefuls here end up dead. That doesn't seem glorious.
We make no apologies for the weak. If you cannot clench your fist and know when the moment comes to strike, there is no place for you amongst us. Of those who come to train, those who are weak return home. If they are both weak and foolish, they die. But it was their choice to come.
And what about the Jedi?
Hidebound relics who burden themselves with tradition and with the protection of the weak and ungrateful. They are pitiful and misguided. Why would you take a gift as glorious as the Force and squander it? Weaken yourself deliberately and shackle yourself to outdated mores. Our gift has made us superior. It is our rightful place to rule. How can any deny that? Yet the Jedi do so, and call us evil because we do not.
You don't consider yourself evil?
Is the Sarkath beast who dominates his jungle evil? The Tukata who leaps on the Squellbug for the kill? These are things of nature, of the universe. We are no different from this. The Force is part of the universe, part of the same laws. We were gifted to set us above the rest. To deny nature is foolish.
It's an interesting way of looking at things, but I guess that's kind of the opposing philosophy, is that the Sith believe the Force has a purpose, or to be used by them, and the Jedi believe that the Force has a greater purpose to... it's a gift to them to help protect the weak and innocent of the galaxy and bring balance. Alright, but you serve the dark side, don't you?
It is the Jedi who serve the Force, trying to discern its wishes like frightened old men staring at the stars. The Force serves us. We shape it to our will. We are its master. The Jedi deny their darkness, but we revel in it. We allow it to fuel our strength.
But the dark side is evil, it corrupts.
Corruption is a word the pitiful use to describe the natural longing for power that they deny. Evil is a word trumpeted by the weak to ease their heart. It is true that the Force exacts a physical toll on some, but not a single one of them has ever regretted it. Anything else you hear is propaganda.
Alright, so about joining. Actually, and where does Darth Malak fit into all this?
You know the name. Malak is the strongest of us, and the strongest always rules. At least until one who is stronger can take it from him. That is our way. Survival of the fittest. You are always on guard, always lean for the kill. We promote it, for through this, the Sith are stronger.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. You kill each other?
If a Sith is proven to be weak, and if the time is right, the Force rewards the cunning and the mighty. Step up to the challenge if you dare, or turn tail and run.
Alright. I kind of wish I was playing Dark Side, because there's... If you're playing Dark Side, I would definitely recommend doing Corbin last. Definitely has some conversation options you would not otherwise have. I see, about joining
You've
you.
heard enough, have you? So what is it to be? Are you here to be a Sith or not?
Yes, I'd like to join the Sith.
Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you?
I guess I'll be honest, yes, but only very little.
As I thought. How interesting that they would let one with such power out of their grasp. Or are you here to spy on us? For all the good it would do. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you?
Force persuade her. Again, yeah. This one is only available, obviously, now that we've done this. I'm gonna try to force persuade. It's guaranteed to fail, I think, but, you know, whatever.
You must not think much of Sith Masters to try that little trick. I won't hold it against you, however. It shows initiative. But I do
Choking
desire
on something
a
there,
real
you
answer
heard?
to my question. Does it interest you?
Again, I suppose that interests me, yes.
A strange response indeed. Is your mind maladjusted in some way? You should
I hope I
make
didn't
for
get
an
dark side points for
interesting
that, because I
pupil
was just,
indeed.
you know,
I will
maybe I
take
should
you
just
to
in the lab
academy,
because I was lying.
and we shall see
but
if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith.
if I do, I might.
I have only one other
reload.
question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
They're slaves, don't worry about them.
My hearing's not so good. I'm just pleased my nice master doesn't beat me so much anymore. Yes.
Oh, poor
There's
Joel.
something odd about this servant of yours.
Yeah, he's a Jedi too.
No matter. Make sure they don't disturb your training or cause trouble. You are responsible for them. Now, are you ready to go to the academy?
Not yet.
Then come back when you're ready, but do not take long. I will leave without you.
Alright, no dark side points, but no light side points either. Either way, let's do a save and
You have come back.
go to the academy.
Then let us leave. The master of the academy awaits you.
I guess we don't have to enter through the front door. That's nice.
Greetings,
Time for the sorting
prospective
ceremony.
students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
Promising? That one's not worthy to lick spit off your shoes, Master.
I met this one in the colony. Unworthy, if you ask me.
That I'll
You
judge
would,
for myself,
they're
thank
my
you.
competition.
Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with?
I know more about the Sith than you, I've just forgotten. The Sith are evil and have surrendered themselves to the temptation and corruption of their power.
An honest answer, and and one I would expect from anyone who's been exposed to those sad relics amongst the Jedi. As always, young human, the truth is not quite so simple. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for
That's
comfort.
true.
We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden.
I mean, there are
We
different
treat
ways
it
to
as
be
a
weak,
gift,
for sure.
a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy, all so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger with
I'm gonna just be like, I have to go to the bathroom first, BRB.
That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I'm sure that
I
would
am
get them
always
admitted.
ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy,
Oh, it's like-
or you will not last. And you, young
It's like
human.
Teenagers
does this
trying
interest you?
to
Are you ready
act
to
all
learn
cool.
more of what I speak?
I say power without consideration of morality is a weakness.
You are brave to argue, young one. I have met few students who would speak so openly to me. Ask yourself first what this morality is. How is it created? Who does it benefit? Where do your notions of good and evil come from? You may come to the realization that morality is but an obstacle to overcome, or not. The discovery is yours to make, should you be ready. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the academy
It's like
as
Survivor,
a full Sith.
the Sith
All
series.
others must wait until next year and try again. If you survive, my pupil, Euthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side.
I think I already
my
knew
children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
I already knew the code. What is it? Peace is a lie, there is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength I gain victory. Through victory my chains are broken, the Force shall free me. I feel like I'm missing a line in there, but maybe not. Alright guys. Dark Jedi Night Robe, not bad. Let's see if Cart's anything to talk about.
Yes, what's on your...
Um,
If you're ready to talk, then yes. So am I.
and?
I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done for my wife, for Telos, for Dustil. But I can't.
I'm glad to hear that.
I got the revenge I always wanted when Saul died. But it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would. Despite whatever part of Revan is inside you, the darkness that must surely be there, it isn't who you are. That's why I can't hate you, why I don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be Revan. You can be so much more. Whatever the Jedi did to you, they gave you that chance. Whatever's happened up until this point, there's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice. And there won't be any turning back.
And if I make the wrong choice?
Well, then I hope I can save you. From yourself.
Oh. Anything
Yes,
else? Know anything about this place?
Korriban's a desolate world and a Sith planet. There's only one small colony here, I'm pretty sure. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate.
Alright. What about you, Jolie?
Got something on.
Adventuring days.
Did I say that? Strange the tricks memory plays on you when you get older.
So you weren't an adventurer?
Didn't I say that my past was my affair? You don't see me poking and prodding you with questions, do you?
You're just not used to company. Stop being an old coot.
I might be, but a mouthy young thing like yourself shouldn't get to call me an old coot, damn it. And besides, you don't really want to hear about me. We're talking ancient history, probably before you were born. History bores kids. Proven fact.
Yeah, well, old people love to talk about history. Proven fact.
Oh, fine, fine. Have it your way. Just don't cry about it later. Yes, yes, I was an adventurer. Happy now? I wasn't even done with my Jedi training back then. I had a full head of hair and an eagerness to see absolutely everything. Sound familiar? The Council was never happy with willful, brash Jolie Bindo, you see. Even less so when I began my smuggling career.
You were a smuggler?
Don't look at me like that, damn it. I wasn't always the wrinkled coot I am now, you know. I can still fight, too. So wipe off that smirk I see there. At the time, the Yukata system
Something
was
Leovar and
interdicted
Julie had
by
in
its
common, I
own
guess.
king. He preferred to keep his people starving and poor, all the better to oppress them. The Senate was trying to negotiate a peace, but they were getting nowhere as usual. I decided I wasn't going to wait. I found myself a ship and a partner, and we began smuggling food and supplies to the Yukata citizenry through the blockade.
Was it very dangerous?
Oh, it was. I was a half-decent pilot in those days, and with the Force guiding me, we made it through some tough spots nobody else would have.
You were a pilot, too?
Pilot, smuggler, several other things, too. Or did you suppose I was always a crotchety hermit?
Where did you get the credits for all the supplies?
Well, we didn't buy all the equipment per se. Some were happy to donate goods. Some we just knew had more than they could use.
So you stole it.
Stole is such a harsh word. They would have donated those goods readily enough if they were compassionate. I considered it a tax on the greedy. We only got caught once. A lone Yukatish frigate shot us down and forced a crash landing. I thought the Force had abandoned me, as I remember.
What happened then?
Well, as it happens, getting shot down turned out to be very fortunate. That day was the day
Was the day you what?
Well, that was the day I met my wife.
Oh, you were married?
You know another way to get a wife? But yes, that's when I met her. If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to stop talking now. My mouth is starting to draw flies.
Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so let's see. There's Euthura.
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect for the year.
Your favorite?
Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others.
Probably
As
a
a
good
matter
bet.
of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it?
Absolutely.
Good. I do so adore someone who's willing to take a chance. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Nagasado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership.
What's so important about this tomb?
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They
That's where
discovered
I
a
need to
star
go.
map there of great importance.
You don't say. Well, the Master loves tombs, don't you, Master?
Reaching that map, as they did, is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important.
Huh. You want me to kill Master Uthar?
Is that such a daunting prospect? It is not as if I am asking you to perform the task alone, or as if you will get nothing out of it. Master Uthar cannot prevail against us both. That's all there is to it. It is a very simple matter.
Pupil against master. Sounds familiar.
And so it should. It is central to our beliefs. It is my responsibility to replace my master.
Yeah, but it's
when I am
2v1.
strong
It's not
enough.
really... Doesn't mean you're stronger. That means, like, together we're stronger. What's to stop me from telling him about this?
I suppose you could do that. Even the hint of betrayal from his pupil and Uthar would move to eliminate me. But this is a very good opportunity for you. You can start off your Sith career as the right hand of the head of the Academy. Me, Uthar, will not offer you that. Do you believe Uthar
might be
would not be
replacing
aware
you,
of
so...
this? He would quickly figure out what you have to gain by betraying him, and would never believe someone would pass that up. Tell Master Uthar what you wish. Were I you, I would think first of what the consequences of such an action might be.
But if I'm telling him, why would he think I was... That doesn't really make sense. How do I know this isn't some test?
You must not know much about the Sith yet. If Uthar were even to suspect that I might be trying to supplant him, true or
Well,
not...
of course he suspects it. You already
let's
said it's the
just
way of the
say
Sith,
he
and he's a
wouldn't likely
Sith.
stop to ask too many questions before ensuring I was dealt with.
Should I play along or no? Yeah, I'll say forget it.
You are already part of this. Don't be a fool. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me.
How do I get prestige?
You must impress Master Uthar. Go to him with news of your deeds, or artifacts you have discovered. The first and easiest way would be for you to learn the code of the Sith and speak it to him. I can teach you that, if you like. Shall I go on?
Sure.
I can help you understand it. Would you like to hear it? Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory.
I guess I didn't remember it.
Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything?
I think I can figure it out on my own. I got it.
I am not surprised.
Good. How do I get more prestige?
You must impress Master... The code of this...
Okay.
There are a group of students who refused an order by Master Uthar to execute a group of civilians in the colony. Uthar declared that they were to be executed themselves, but the students escaped and fled before the order could be carried out. We are certain that they have not left Korriban. No doubt they have not gotten far and are simply in hiding. We just do not know where exactly. If you were to locate them and carry out Uthar's order, I am sure he would be most appreciative. Shall I go on?
Well, yep, go on.
I would suggest you talk to the other prospective Sith and find one you can gain an advantage with. I believe Lasho would be an excellent choice. She is too trusting. I have little doubt you could talk her into letting you help her somehow. Just make sure it is you who gains the advantage, not her. Be ruthless if you must. That is the only thing that will impress Uthar. The only other idea I can suggest to you is that you head into the Valley of the Dark Lords on the surface. It's possible you might...
Do you know anything about Revan?
Revan? You mean Darth Malak's former master?
Yep.
Very little. I never met her personally, though I hear she was a powerful...
See, now they're using pronouns, but I think that conversation option is only available at all
Revan was outshone
if you
by
do this
her
planet
people.
last.
Such is the way of the Sith. Why? Is this dead woman of importance to you?
So you wouldn't recognize Revan if you ever met?
Is there any reason I should? Beside the fact I did not know Revan in life. Revan was known for wearing a full helmet and cape. Perhaps Revan's body had been disfigured by the power of the Force. It is not unheard of. Regardless, I doubt I shall be meeting Revan anytime soon.
Do you think it's possible Revan might be alive?
Anything is possible. Uthar's former master still lives, though he is in no condition to challenge his former pupil for leadership. Perhaps the same is true for Revan. Perhaps Revan is out there, somewhere, waiting to take revenge upon Malak. More likely, what we were told is the truth. Revan is dead.
Alright.
You...
Okay, got some XP for that. What level am I at now? 17. We're getting there. I think we'll almost definitely make it to level 20. I don't have my companions well. It might be pretty hard. Uthar's room is locked, unfortunately. There's some other students. Let's talk to this guy.
Hello. I don't remember seeing you here before.
Something wrong?
Nothing.
You sure?
Yes. My master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know.
But I'm not a Sith yet.
Oh, I know that. I mean, You aren't yet, but you intend to be.
And you're not?
Well, I didn't mean it like that.
How did you mean it then?
I shouldn't trust you. I can't trust you. Can I?
You want to trust me.
I just don't feel I belong here. I thought maybe I did at first, but now I don't know. I have so many doubts.
If it doesn't feel right, then perhaps you don't belong here.
But where would I go then? What would I do?
Have you thought about the Jedi?
I don't know. I never really thought about it. Maybe I should seek it out. Give it a try.
Yay, and light side points. I wonder if... I feel like maybe if you do that before Dantooine gets destroyed, you can actually find him there. But we'll never know. Some nice weapons there. There are a lot of these student rooms, actually. There's Lachelle.
You? I remember you from the colony. I can't believe you actually made it into the academy.
I remember you. I challenged you to a duel.
Fine. You run along and get ready while I go gain some prestige. Idiot. You?
Who are you?
My name is Lasho. Remember it, for I'll be the one who earns the prestige to move on.
Sure. You're trying to become a Sith as well?
Just figured that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead in this little contest of ours.
You should not have told me that.
Have a chance.
What way is that?
I found an artifact that will impress Uthar far more than anything you could ever scrounge up. I'll win for sure.
Why haven't you brought it to Uthar yet?
I don't have it just yet.
Where is it?
Like I would tell you. Why don't I just let you rob me while you're at it?
It's guarded, isn't it?
So what if it is? I'll get it eventually, regardless. Nothing good comes without a bit of a fight. That's the Sith motto, more or less.
Maybe I could help you get it.
Now, where are you going with this, I wonder?
Help me get it? I don't know. I suppose I could use some help. The artifact I know of certainly won't be easy to take. But why should I work with you?
Because you want to work with me.
Yes, I do want to work with you.
Good.
I suppose it's possible that Master Uthar could award both of us prestige. Unfortunately, the holocron lies in the gullet of a Tukata mother. I can arrange for us to meet her, but you're going to have to help me in putting her down. That makes sense to you? Go into the valley when you're prepared enough.
Why do you think this holocron is so important?
Because it probably contains secrets from the time when the Sith ruins on this planet first existed.
Cool. Alright, that's interesting. Oops. Chardon.
Woohoo! If it isn't the freak from the colony. Hello, freak.
Who are you?
Chardon's the name. Don't forget it. You'll have me to thank when you get kicked out of here.
Want to make an issue out of it?
And go into the dueling room? I've got better things to do than give you a fair fight. You can count on seeing me later, though. My lightsaber has your name on it.
That seems like an expensive engraving. Isn't going to make much sense if you ever lose it and it has my name on it. Because then I will have your lightsaber. Alright. What's the guard have to say?
Greetings, student.
Oh, they're friendly enough. Mikkel, I know you.
It's a bad year to try and become a Sith, you know. I've got it all wrapped up.
Mikkel, right?
That's right. You might as well just go home, you know.
What makes you so sure?
You think I would tell you?
You better change your tone with me. I'm Darth Revan.
Funny. Say that after I'm a full Sith and I'll ground your face into the dirt just for fun.
Alrighty. That is not a real footlocker. What's over here?
Greetings, student.
Nope, nothing over here. Alrighty. That, I believe, is it for the dormitories. So I'm going to save it real quick. And, yeah, I guess let's call that an episode. I'm not sure how much there's left in this, but there's at least a little bit. So, I'll see you guys next time.